Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast One Piece reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is One Piece episodes 587 and 588. Law versus Smoker. Check out patreon.com/BOLDcast to get ahead. Linked in the description. We hope you enjoy most of all. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Yeah, she got cut in half.
Right, Tashigi got cut. That's what happened. Not Tashigi. Tashigi,
So messed
no! She better be okay, I swear to God.
Yeah. She'll be fine. It's just crazy.
But I hope she's not like a weird chimera after this. That makes me scared for his crew, the way he said that.
Yeah.
The weak can't choose how they die. That doesn't sound very good. That sounds like a coping mechanism to me. Oh my God.
You're in his domain
He
expansion.
swapped it with the snow.
In here, he is pretty much invincible.
How can she run? She's a fucking torso, brother.
Smoker. Smoker.
Smoker.
Same guys. Whoa.
Of course.
Oh my God.
But Smoker's gotta have armament hockey now, right?
Hope
Right?
so.
I wonder if he went through a training arc, or if he just had it all along, or if he just still doesn't have it, or... But what about her, like...
Yeah.
Oh my...
Stole all of their jackets.
They're just freezing to death.
They took him with them? Why did they take him?
You might know some shit about this place.
Well, that means that they are definitely a part of this and like working with them if they're like, oh, let's go tell the master. Because it was very specific that the other guy was the boss. Like Brownbeard was referred to as boss. So then we were like, no, that's separate.
Maybe there's a separate thing. Yeah.
But now that seems pretty clear.
I was on the fence about whether or not, but...
Oh,
they're just riding him. That's pretty fucked up, Luffy, but... Alligator.
Can you imagine?
I haven't heard this song in a while, it feels like.
Yeah. Banger. What do you think about that? Drinking?
Was he drinking? What is
Some
that?
Baja Blast?
It looked like something like that. Maybe just water.
Doing with them?
Oh. Monet. Cola.
Cola.
Vegapunk's dragon. So the dragon was just here?
I guess so. I love how Chopper's bounty is still 15 berries.
Yeah. Oh, 120. Wow. Zoro's like, it's so much higher than everyone else.
What's Robin at?
80. Robin's at 80. Franky's at 44. Brook's at 33. Sanji's at 77. Sogeking is at 30. And Luffy, I forget what he was at. He was at like 400, some shit like that.
Laugh. Joker. Okay, did the eyes a little bit different. Coughing is the smoke. His lungs. So not the vibe. Yes! Just a flashback to Sanji beating this guy up.
Oh no.
Oh. You can't go on like this.
So
No.
bad. What the hell are they doing?
Just everything is getting cut up.
Oh, they're trying to put it back together. How do you guys fuck that up?
No.
Oh my god.
You don't need to go in there again. Flashback.
Whoa. They look. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. Here we go. Here we go. Pulling the same move. Oh.
So sick.
The choreography. Holy shit!
Tell us. Where's your crew, Law? Ooh.
Holy fuck! Yeah, Tashigi, you don't want to go in there. I love Smoker so much.
Sort of switched cigar brands.
Logia Gaming.
Oh!
So what? He's Smoke. Does that matter?
Did it just get him at the right time?
Does he have armament hockey in his fucking rock?
Oh.
Faint.
You're looking for Luffy, bro.
I don't have a problem telling you that. I'm here for fucking Mugiwara. He's so sick.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. No way.
He punched out his heart. No way. Well, what now?
You just keep it?
It's still beating because he's in the room. Is he just gonna fucking die? Or is he just really weak?
What's going on here?
No way. They're gonna do the thing where it stops beating and then he's dead? Okay. That fight was so fucking good.
That was crazy.
So he's in the room, so he can't die, but he's probably feeling pretty, like, I was thinking, you know, people are severed heads. So, like,
yeah.
Does that make sense? I don't know. Let's say it does. I think that, yeah, it's just like you would feel really weak compared to,
Yeah. Because there's no way, yeah, you're right. It's like if it's a severed head, the head part of you is still alive. So not having access to blood flow doesn't seem to be a limiting factor in this. But yeah, it would probably fuck you up.
Yeah. And also the anime is like this is one page or like, you know, one couple
I guess
panels.
we did also see though that like it seems like your heart is like your person kind of in One Piece though, because that's what he switched the Straw Hats physical hearts, right?
That's true.
And then they became each other. So
and maybe the fact that it's in this little like cube of like I thought it was ice just because of the environment, but maybe that's a part of it too where it's separate, like it's outside of the room or something, or in another version of it so that it yeah, but yeah, you're right. That's actually a good catch. I didn't think of it like that because yeah, he did switch their hearts.
If the heart in One Piece, and I think that it would make sense for One Piece as a story, if the heart is like your soul rather than just an organ that pumps your blood around,
that's a good
then
catch.
stealing your heart would be a much more severe offense than getting your head cut off. Because as we've seen, like your head is just your
people
head.
are severed heads going around and doesn't really seem to
matter.
make a difference. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah.
But then that's more scary, because if your heart is like your like will to live and like your personality, then like you can't really be apart from that. That's
well, yeah. Well, we don't know what happened. We don't know if Law killed all the pirates that he sent the hearts in, because it was 100 or 200 hearts. I forget. Either way, he sent like 1 million hearts into the Navy, and was made a warlord because of that. But we don't know if they were dead or alive. I think the idea is that they're dead, but we don't actually know, because when he delivered the hearts, the anime like made it so that the hearts were pumping and stuff still.
Yeah.
So I wonder if it's kind of like it's a similar thing as like stealing your shadow, like with Moria, but instead it's Law, which is I think is really cool. Like we've talked about previously, the similarities of Thriller Bark, with like what Brook is going on with and with the Wano stuff, and just with the whole like, I mean, but now this is a kind of similar thing, But it's interesting because we have a connection with Law as a person. We didn't really have a connection with Moria before as a warlord.
Yeah.
So it kind of like, we're taking a similar kind of template of a structure, but then instead of just Moria, who had depth to him in his own way, and once we got to know, like, he's more of a tragic character, as we discussed many times, but we didn't really care about him nearly as much.
Yeah.
But having it be Law in this place where he's like stealing people's essences basically, and like is doing something weird and has some tragedy
and his
to
crew
himself.
is like not here, and like, you know, even Smoker is just like, why are you here? Why did you, like, it never made sense to me why you became a warlord, and this and that, and
then
Law's
he
just
says,
saying
like,
shit like, yeah,
the weak can't choose how they die, basically.
Yeah.
Meaning, like,
if his crew was too weak
if
and
they died
got killed,
and this is how he's coping with it, either he's trying to fix it, maybe they're alive somehow and he's like needs to do something with this master guy in order to fix it, or he's gone full dark mode and they all got fucking killed, and so now he is just kind of gone to the dark side a little bit.
Yeah. And it's just like, yeah.
But then to what end, we don't know. I think I forget if I theorized off camera or on camera that like Law might know some shit. I think it might have been off camera now that I think of it, but I'll say it quickly. It's just that I was thinking about it, and I think Law might know some stuff about like Joy Boy or the weapons and things like that, and that's why he was maybe interested in Luffy as a Straw Hat person. And that's why he thought it was a big deal to like go to Marineford and like save Luffy's life and keep him alive. You know, I feel like that would kind of make sense. Yeah, I think I did mention that on camera. So yeah. Anyway, regardless,
really cool fight. Smoker is so cool. I feel like his new design is like even cooler. Like it's comparable. I don't like the color on his eyes, but like other than that, it's super cool.
Smoker's
and just, like,
so awesome.
Just every time it's in a fight with him, it's cool. And Tashigi was like super sick. I was just like, she's like gets humiliated, and it's just like, this is like super demeaning to lose in a fight and not get killed from it.
Yeah.
It's just like really demoralizing kind of, because you have to like live with the fact that you failed so severely and they could have killed you and they just didn't. Man. I think these little flashbacks too. They're just such good characters. It's so fun to have them in the story. And I could watch them just
as their own show.
Yeah. And also the fact that Law is
He has Smoker's eyes.
Yeah, he does. It's interesting, like, you know, just because they're such great characters, and then Law was also such an interesting character, but they're from such different points of the story. Like, we got introduced to Smoker and Tashigi like so early at like the start, and then Law was someone that we met relatively
close to the New World.
Yeah, like, because you know, Marineford took a really long time, but like right before that was when we met him, so it was pretty recent. And it's just, yeah, it's just interesting to see them kind of clash and how it's all gonna go. And then the master guy was just being all like, now they're gonna be on to me and stuff. Yeah.
This Harpy girl seems like she's a bigger Monet, I guess is her name, but she seems like she's a bigger deal, maybe.
Yeah.
Such a good episode.
And yeah, we got confirmation that Blackbeard's Centaur crew is in fact working for them, and they were doing surveillance.
Brownbeard.
Brownbeard. Not Blackbeard. Blackbeard would never fucking work for this guy.
Okay, let's check out the next one. Let's go. Soundtrack.
What now? Leave it up to him, he's like dead on the ground. That alligator is so funny. He's looking like Waldo.
Oh!
The other day?
Look how different the show looks.
Yeah, wow.
Holy shit.
Or watch out, Luffy.
Oh.
Oh! I thought it was gonna be a flashback to what happened.
No, but his eyes were really serious there. Uh-oh. Right. He said, clenching his fists and his eyes full of memories.
Oh boy.
What's Luffy gonna think about this?
Yeah.
Because, like, they teamed up once upon a time, but they fought at Marineford, and, you know, he is a Marine, and he's a pirate. Like, well, what does he think of that?
Yeah.
I'm really interested, because if he thinks he's dead, he might actually be dead. I don't know. I don't think he is. but there's no blood.
Yeah.
Is he actually dead?
Oh god.
Zoro? Oi, oi.
He's just gonna do the same thing to her. Oh.
Did he swap them? What just happened?
Yeah.
Wow, he doesn't seem to. He doesn't seem concerned for them at all. Fair enough, I guess.
Oh. Take back.
It's probably. We both have so interesting. I just. Do you think Luffy just didn't see what was going on there?
I think he just didn't care.
Or he just doesn't really care. Oh yeah, he doesn't. Wow. I mean, I feel like I need to pause for that. Wait, let's wait till after the scene, then I'll pause. Like, Luffy doesn't know, like, Luffy, for all Luffy knows, they're fucking dead.
Yeah,
you know?
Not his problem, I guess.
I know. It's just like, I like the commitment. It's like any moment where Luffy can express the fact that he's not a superhero and like wanting to save everyone or something, you know, like, it doesn't have to be big. It just has to be like, oh, I hope they're all right. You know, oh, yeah. I wish them well. Like,
I wonder if they'll be okay.
You know, like if it was Kobe, I imagine he'd feel a little bit differently, maybe. But like, I think he definitely would. But you know, he's had a lot of tangles with Smoker. And like they're not friends obviously, but like they have a history. But I think it's just a really interesting thing in the story for Luffy to just kind of move on, you know, and just like, oh well, hope they're all right, whatever.
I guess the like heart thing and the body swap thing is a different thing then.
I think it's just him controlling what's in his room, Shambles. Like it's just like
yeah, but I mean like the hearts were different. They were like this hearts, and then he still has Smoker's heart with him. So I guess the whole like the reason that took out his heart and then that made him like collapse because it was like his personality seems like maybe not.
No, yeah, and there was a comment that said like we might be reading too much into that, but.
Yeah. I still feel like it would have been cool.
I think there might be something there, like, maybe, again, maybe it's one of those things where people have context that we don't know for hundreds of chapters, and maybe in this moment that's what Oda was thinking, but it evolved like a lot of the devil fruits do into or not. Maybe we're just, grasping at nothing. Yeah. And we're just interpreting things wrong. That's always also true, but, I don't know.
I think it'll be interesting.
I think it's a valid thing to think, like what you said.
But I think it's going to be interesting if now Smoker is in Tashigi's body.
Well, now it's like a save the princess kind of thing where like Smoker... And also will be interesting if that is true. Like save the princess meaning like a damsel in distress. It's like Smoker is like weaker and he's going to have to like maybe ask for help in order to save Tashigi or maybe, I don't know if he would, but... Or to stop whatever's going on here. But what else was I going to say? Oh, it might be interesting if he is in Tashigi's body to see how he would have to fight without his devil fruit.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
He's so proficient with his devil fruit, and he fights he's really badass. But it would be interesting to see him nerfed.
Yeah. Yeah, because like every fight with him
if
is
that's
so
where it's
cool,
going, we might be misinterpreting the thing. It looked like a swap. It looked like a similar effect.
Yeah, it looked like Smoker is going to be in Tashigi's weaker non-devil fruit body, and then Tashigi, because she's like so persistent and causing all these problems, is trapped in like the lifeless body of Smoker and can't do anything, which would be really messed up. And all these guys that are in love with her are going to be like, what the hell when it's Smoker? Excuse me?
Nami with blue eyes looks so weird.
Imagine if If you like missed a couple episodes and then came back to just this, you're just like, excuse me?
What was that sub?
What? What?
Wait a minute.
Fullmetal Alchemist, you transmuted the rocks into coats?
Oh.
Okay. Interesting.
Interesting devil fruit.
It'd be good if you were like a spy and sneaking around.
Or a ninja.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. She wasn't even wearing... She's been wearing a jacket. Well, Sanji's been wearing the jacket.
Finally.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Zoro's gonna have an interesting thing because he loves Chopper, but now Chopper's in Sanji's body. No. Oh no.
According to their point of view, Nami looks down at her own boobs. Franky
beats the
absolutely
shit out of her.
fuck not. Don't even think about it.
I thought Luffy was gonna jump in.
His legs. Okay, I think you'll survive, Luffy. Knocked him out again. That's so sad. They just want to hang out with a cool robot. Maximum death? Is that
Cigarettes. Kinda?
He's like, alright, good deal.
You knew!
And then just kept his head.
So he just chopped him up. My whole thing about that wasn't anything. Would have been cool though.
Your specialty? Ew. Flew down a hill in a snowball. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Still alive now.
So so Smoker is still unconscious, just in her body.
No.
When did she get so stacked? What the fuck happened?
Why are you doing
back?
this outfit change? No, I think they're just okay without the heart. Like, she just said, "Oh, I seem to be fine without it." Why is Smoker putting on this type of an outfit?
He usually like wears his shirt unbuttoned, doesn't he? Then who?
See. You know who it is.
He said that this guy said he knew Smoker.
Oh.
Caesar Clown.
Oh, he can turn into a person.
Well, yeah. Caesar!
It's interesting that he can turn back, so I guess it must be a devil fruit that he can do that, because before we thought maybe he got, like, turned...
Mutated.
Yeah, he got, like, mutated, and the reason why he was here is he was trying to find a way back to being a person. And apparently he's very notorious, and Smoker knows about him. I love how Smoker just goes into his colleague's body and then is just immediately putting her tits on display.
Smoker doesn't give a fuck.
He's like, I gotta have the drip. Puts her hair back with the one little strand.
And then just busts out the front.
Yeah. Incredible. I love how this guy just has this magic. His devil fruit is just, he can magically disguise everyone. He can disguise self and disguise other people.
Seeming. Pretty good.
Pretty good power. He was just farting the entire time, which is pretty fucking disgusting.
And then we talked about the first part of the episode quite a bit, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is gonna be really fun with Smoker and Tashigi. Body swapping. I feel like it's really funny.
I wonder if Tashigi can use his devil fruit. Like, we haven't seen people use their fruits at all. Like, we haven't seen Chopper transform out of, or Franky Chopper transform out of Kung Fu Point.
Yeah.
You know, so we don't know what that will be like. It'll be interesting.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how does Smoker, like, Tashigi as Smoker just looks so, like, pathetic. Very interesting. And Law, you know, to Luffy is just like, whatever. And
but he's like,
but he clearly
what
got really
you
bent
want
out
is
of
in there. Like,
yeah, he tells him where to find the rest of his crew. But maybe that's because he's still separated from his crew, so he's like, you know, your crew's over there. Go get him, you know?
Yeah. So mysterious.
But he's working with this guy, who's the former colleague of Vegapunk, and they're cooking up something. But we still don't know what it is.
Leave a like and subscribe. See you in the next one, Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.